Hello. Hi, my name is Blessing, and I am a writer currently working on her debut novel. And this is the Second Draft Diaries. In episode 1 of the Second Draft Diaries, I gave myself 1 week to finish writing my novel, and that didn't go so well, or maybe it did. I completed 2 chapters, and I told myself that I was going to give myself another 7 days to finish writing my second draft. But guess what, guys? Today is Wednesday, and a lot has already happened. You can see the smile on my face because I have currently finished my second draft. This is my second draft in my hand, guys. Let me give you the gist. So on Monday, I wrote, but I didn't feel myself writing. On Tuesday was when I finished my second draft in the morning. Like, I actually finished it in a chapter where I did not think that I was going to finish it. But that day I was just like, what if I finish it in this chapter? This would be like a cliffhanger. It will keep people wanting to know what happened. Did this happen? Did that happen? Did they do this? Did they do that? I'm like, that is what I actually want. Instead of me ending it in a chapter where, everybody knows what happened, it's all resolved. Like, the ending is in everybody's face. But this is going to keep people guessing. It has also opened the option of me putting out a book 2. Honestly, guys, I never thought I was going to write a book 2 of this story I'm writing, because I was like, why would I want a book 2? But now that I ended it the way I did, it has left me wanting to write a book 2, and I have started putting down ideas for book 2, and honestly, I am loving it so far. It's so good, if I do say so myself. So that Tuesday, I put it on my TikTok that I wanted beta readers, and I found beta readers that Tuesday, which was yesterday. So right now I currently have 3 beta readers. One is a Muslim, one is a Christian, and the other one is a Christian. She's my friend. So these 2, I actually paid for them. Honestly, I cannot wait to get their feedback. And why I'm even excited is because one is a Muslim. At least her name is Muslim Falilat. Falilat is a Muslim name, right? And I would want to see a perspective of the story because it's a Christian story. And then the other one is a Christian. So I would also want to know her perspective from the Christian side. And then my friend, who is also a Christian. So that's 3 beta readers that I have so far, including my mom. My mom makes it the 4th one, but I have not given my mom the story yet. I did not expect that I would finish the second draft that quickly. In fact, I was already thinking that, maybe I would have another week 3, because maybe week 2 I won't get to finish it again. But guys, I finished it. I'm just so happy because I feel like I'm another step closer to publishing my book. So after I get this feedback from the beta readers, which I'm going to be reading for you in this vlog, I'm going to be reading your feedback when I get it. That's the update, and see you guys later. So I just went out to do a little bit of shopping. So let us see what I got. So I got apples, cucumber, yogurt. It has different flavors. There's the banana, strawberry, apricots, and that's it. Got rich tea biscuits, got honey, oats, got this savory crackers. This crackers, oh my god, it's one of the best biscuits that I've ever tasted. This biscuit is so good. Like, it's not too sweet, it's not, I don't even know how to describe it, but you just have to taste it to know for yourself. It's so good. 100% recommend this biscuit. Mouthwash, salad cream, Colgate, got wipes, got bananas. Today makes it 1 week since I finished writing my second draft, and I sent it off to some beta readers. I have gotten some feedback from some of the beta readers, and I'll be talking more about that later in this video. But today I want to read my book for the first time. I have never read my book since I wrote it. Even when I wrote the first draft and I finished it, I never read it because I knew I was going to do a rewrite. So I said to myself that I was going to wait until I finished the rewrite. Then I will read it from the beginning to the end. So today, I am going to be reading my book for the first time and we will see how much I am able to read today. Today is the 30th of January, and I'm going to be reading some of the feedbacks from my beta readers. So, I've gotten two feedbacks from two of my beta readers. One was my friend, like I told you guys, and the other one I paid for, Falilat, the Muslim. I was eager to hear our opinion because she's a Muslim and it's a Christian story. And my friend too has given me her own feedback, so I'm going to be reading those two. So, remaining one of the beta readers that I paid for that I've not gotten her feedback yet. So let's start with my friend. The story is very believable and very interesting. Such a good read, honestly. It's even pushing emotions out of me. My main reason for even giving beta readers in the first place was to know if the story was making sense because it's one thing for you to write a story and think, oh, it's all good, it's all this. But at the end of the day, people read it and they're like, it makes no sense. So for the fact that she said it's very believable and interesting, thank you, girl. I do really appreciate it. So she just gave me a little bit of things to just look at and maybe change. But it's not like it's anything so serious that is going to affect the plot or whatever. So yeah, I'm happy about that. Thanks, girl. For the beta reader that I paid for, I gave a questionnaire for them to fill after reading it. So it has like 30 questions in it. But I cannot be reading everything because that's a lot. So I'm just going to be picking out a few of the things and let you guys know what she thinks. What are the overall thoughts about the story? Overall, I enjoyed the story. It felt honest, emotional, and very relatable. Aiden and Micah came across as real people trying to live out their fate while facing genuine struggles, not as perfect characters. The themes of love, restraint, family tension, and forgiveness were handled with care, and the story flowed naturally without feeling forced. At the end, it left me reflective and emotionally satisfied. Did it keep your attention all the way through? Yes, it did. The emotional tension, character relationships, and ongoing conflicts kept me engaged throughout. Each chapter gave me a reason to keep reading, especially around the family dynamics and the internal struggles Aiden and Micah faced. How did the book make you feel when you finished it? It left me feeling reflective and emotionally settled. The ending didn't feel rushed or dramatic, but calm and meaningful, like the characters had gone through everything, like the characters had grown through everything they went through. If you had to describe the story in one sentence, what would you say? It's a heartfelt story about love, faith, and self control, showing how two people learn to choose each other while navigating desire, family wounds, and spiritual convictions. When I read this the first time, I didn't even read this deep like this because I knew I was still going to react to it on my channel. And now just reading it, it makes me feel so good. One of the questions was also on a scale of 1 to 10, how much did you enjoy the story overall? And she said I'll rate it 8/10 overall. That's good. That's good. That's good. It's emotionally engaging, grounded in faith, and the characters feel real. With some tightening in pacing and a bit more balance in few scenes, it would easily move closer to a 9. Oh, that is so sweet. It just makes me feel so good. Like I didn't waste those years writing this book. And I'm really happy about the feedback. And I'm really going to sit down and have a deeper look into the feedbacks and implement them into my story. So it's remaining the beta reader that I paid for to hear our feedback. And I've not given the story to my mom yet too, so I don't know if that would be in this video because that would just make it longer because then she'll have to read it and I'll have to wait for feedback. So probably not in this video. Okay, but I would try to wait for the other beta reader to give me a feedback and try to put it in this video and see what she says about the story. Today is the 1st of February. Happy New Month, guys, and I'm going to be sharing the feedback from my final beta reader. You know, I said that I still had one beta reader to get her feedback from. I finally did. I even got her feedback the day I did that video when I was sharing the feedback from my other beta readers. Like later that day, I got her feedback. We are going to read what she has to say about my story. What were your overall thoughts about the story? And she said, the story was an interesting one. However, what will make it a more compelling narrative is developing the characters in such a way that readers are more connected to them. Okay. Did it keep your attention all the way through? It was moderate. Some parts were more engaging than others. It's normal. I mean, I shouldn't hold that to heart because, yeah, it's normal in every book. Some parts will be more engaging than others. How did the book make you feel when you finished? It made me feel good and dreamy about marriage, attending marriage classes, love, and family matters. I also felt sad and hopeful for Micah and Eden. Feels like there is going to be a part two. There is going to be a part two after all. If you had to describe the story in one sentence, what would you say? Things I don't like to do, I find myself doing. This is the best I've seen that captures what the story says. Honestly, even me that wrote the story, did I think about it that way? And she did. And I do really like how she described the story. Things I don't like to do, I find myself doing. I love that. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much did you enjoy the story overall? And she gave it a 7. That's not bad. I mean, the other beta reader gave it an 8 and said if I just improve some things, it will go to a 9, and she gave it a 7. So it was still good. If it was below 5, then I would be troubled. But now I feel like I have a strong story that I just need to work on a little bit more and it would be good to put out there. So finally, guys, I finished my story, gave it to beta readers, and we're making progress. This is where the second draft diary comes to an end because anything after this is not going to be a second draft anymore. It's going to be the third draft. So I am eager to take this feedback and put them into my story and make it even better than it already is. And I will see you guys in my next video.